Welcome back to the Guildpact, everybody.
Hello.
We are here.
Like you barely survived
Oh my goodness, Sparky is talking.
Look! Hey, look! Listen! Listen!
Let's get started.
We are here today to show you Magic Arena. You probably already play it, but if not, this is the best place to learn how to start playing Magic the Gathering if you're brand new. Impressive warriors, perhaps one of them will help us practice. Hell yeah, they will. So we're going to go through the tutorial with you today. So you can kind of learn by watching us and talking about what's going on. And obviously listen to Sparky. And you'll learn a bit more about the game. And yeah, we'll talk, it'll be fun.
Okay, so first things first is it's telling us to play a land. So land is your basic form of mana in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
So every turn you can play one land, unless it tells you otherwise on a different card. You're always playing one land per turn.
Yeah, if you've got a land in your hand, it's great to play it. So we're going to
If you've got a land in your hand, play it. Remember,
land.
play the land in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
No other option will stand.
Keep it simple, stupid.
You don't have enough lands to cast anything yet. Okay, so there you go. So lands are your mana. That's what you use to cast things with. So she's saying, because we don't have anything else we can do right now, we don't get to do anything. Okay, so now we've got another land to play, our turn. The opponent, all they've done is play a land as well. So we can see here in this card, for instance, we've got two little nubblies here. Go away, Sparky. Two little nubblies that basically are telling us what we need mana-wise in order to play the card. So in this case, this one needs 2 planes because the symbol in the top right means planes. So we're going to make sure we've got another planes on the table because we can play our land. There you go. It's perfect. It's almost like this tutorial.
It's a tutorial. Good. It's almost like it's a tutorial.
Yeah, great. So let's go and play that now.
So you are now tapping 2 mana, and tap means that you've used. There you go. Tapped lands can't be used again until your next turn.
Right, so you are a planeswalker when you play Magic the Gathering. So you are a planeswalker using the world and its mana resources to cast spells and call creatures. And this is basically you doing that when you use it. So we'll do another. We've got a land. We can play another Shrine Keeper this turn. So let's go ahead and drop one down.
So this tutorial is actually updated since I played it. They keep updating the game. It's a great game to be part of. It's the best way to get into Magic at the moment, honestly.
So just to point out there, this little motion on top of this guy, because we played it this turn, it can't actually attack because it suffers from summoning sickness, which is when you play it that turn, it can't attack. So it says, click on the creature you want to attack with. Creatures can't attack their first turn. Brilliant. We're going to attack with our other Shrine Keeper that we played the turn previously. So the number in the bottom right represents its power and toughness. So 2 attack, 2 defense, and we'll send 2 attack at our enemy here.
Yep. And because the enemy does not have any opposing creatures, they can't block this turn either. So it's just 2 damage straight to your face. Yeah.
Now attacking does tap our creature as well, which means that if they were to attack us next turn, we wouldn't be able to use this to block because it is tapped until our next upkeep phase, which is the start of our turn. So the enemy's played a Treetop Warden. It only has 2 power and 2 toughness. It doesn't have anything else. It's summoning sick right now, but it can still block because it isn't a tapped creature.
Exactly.
We have 3 planes right now, Chris, so we can actually play a bigger creature this turn.
So if you see this card here, it's got 1 plane symbol, which we learned from earlier, and then it's got the number 2 next to it. So that is a 3 mana cost card. It takes 1 planes mana and 2 of any other colour. Yeah. So 2 colourless mana, which you could get from any resource. So we've got 3 planes, which is exactly enough to play this Loxodon line breaker.
So we'll do that now. Keep pressing the attack. So Sparky is just asking us to put the pressure on. So we will. We'll just do what she's asking us to do. We'll attack with both our creatures this turn. It's very likely that our enemy may block one of them at least. So so this is representing your opponent blocked your creature. So they're going to trade here. Let's watch.
Great explanation.
This is so
we don't even need to tell you. Should we just leave this?
I think we could just kind of
go. I've got a lamp in the way, but
yeah. Yeah. So,
Okay, so that's exactly what happens there. It's showing you that 2 power will go against the 2 toughness, and both creatures will die in that situation. But it means that we've cleared the enemy board, we can go straight for the face.
Yeah, exactly. So now they're going to... They've got 4 plains. Sorry, not plains. 4... They've got 4 forests now.
Yeah.
And they've played a Rumbling Below. It's got Summoning Sickness. But that's okay. It's a 4/4, so he's much bigger than either of our creatures right now.
So, right now we've got 2 choices. We could just go straight to the attack phase because we haven't got any creatures to play. But Richard has chose to play the plains because, like we said, if there's a land in the hand, play the land.
Play the land. Any other option will not stand. Right, so, I don't know. Okay, well, let's send both of them again. Your opponent can't block and... Oh, your opponent... Okay, so Sparky is saying... What does he say? Let's see what it says again. Your opponent can block and kill your attacking creatures. Don't attack this turn. Interesting.
So this comes into the defense part of the game. This wants to show us how we would defend against something.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not always the best thing to go swinging straight in. Sometimes you want to hold your creatures back and block.
Yeah, so what we're going to see now, because we have 2 creatures and the opponent only has 1 creature, if we send both of our creatures now to attack... the Rumbling Beloth will block 1, which will probably be our Loxodon Linebreaker. The Shrine Keeper would get 2 damage off. However, both of them will be tapped, and I'll be completely defenseless next turn.
Also, the Loxodon Linebreaker, as you can see, that's got 4 damage on the Rumbling Beloth, and the Loxodon Linebreaker only has 2 toughness. So that would die, and then next turn we would be forced to block to stop losing 4 health.
Yeah. So this is a sorcery card. Now, sorcery cards can only be played... in the main phase, is that correct?
It is.
So this means this is their main phase right now. This is before or after a combat phase. So this is saying target creatures get +4/+4 until the end of turn. So the only one that it can be put on is obviously the Rumbling Beloth. So now a spell has made this creature stronger temporarily because the card reads until next turn. So until the card reads until the end of turn. So that means that when this turn ends, it will lose the +4/4. So now we're going to block by the look of it. We're going to send our 2/2, which is our weakest creature, to block it, because it would be pointless as trying to block it with both like this. This would be pointless. We'd lose both of them. So we don't want to do that. We want to take this one off. We want to keep one alive and trade, well, not trade, and lose one of our Shrine Keepers.
Yeah. So if you block a creature, it blocks all damage. No excess damage goes through to you. So in that case, we just sacrificed a 2 mana cost 2/2 into an 8/8.
So now what we've seen here... Okay, so look, take down the beast while it's still recovering. So now we've got a 3/2 on the board, and we've just drawn a sorcery spell. It says destroy tapped target creature. This is perfect because their creature is tapped. We have the mana to use this, so we're going to make sure we do. Let's get rid of it. Beautiful.
And because it's a sorcery, we can only play it on our turn during the main phase.
Yes. And now we can go full swing because there's nothing on the board to defend against. So we're going to go ahead and send our Loxodon Linebreaker straight towards the elf. And now the elf is only on 1 life here, you see. Okay, so... It says we got it cornered, but even if they could attack, it's only 4 damage right now.
Yep.
Let's have a look at what we've got here. So this is another sorcery spell. So again, we can only play this... Oh, Sparky. Jesus! Sparky!
Give us a second! Whoa!
All creatures with a toughness 2 or less. So this card is going to force Treetop Warden to tap both of them. So both of them are going to get tapped because their toughness, which is their defense basically, is 2. So boom, now they're tapped, which means they can't block.
Exactly. So now we're going to swing in with our Loxodon for 3 damage, depleting their life total to -2, not even 0. Overkill. Yes. I don't want to say we're pros at this game, but we just beat a tutorial. Like,
I mean, victory is ours and not theirs.
I mean, we've been playing for a few months now, and
yes.
I mean, whew, that's my first victory. I mean, it's definitely not. I just want to put it out there.
Oh my god. So in Magic Arena, you unlock cards as we go through here. Are we going to continue? We go through?
We are going to continue.
Okay.